Hi, friends. Uh, I got off work a little bit early today, so I'm not as tired. I want to get this game done. I want to finally achieve the Tendie and get this over with. Gimme chicken tendies, be they crispy or from Wendy's. But yeah, get into it. Load game. Guess here. Alright. Doesn't matter if not a lot of people are watching it compared to yesterday because this was so sudden. But I just want to finish this. We only have 3 chapters left, so why not? And plus, I found something fun to do tomorrow, so I want to be able to do that without being constrained by finishing this. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. I should probably read this in my weird southern accent. I'm gonna drink some water. I literally just finished eating. Alright. Wait, I'm clicking on the wrong tabs. Okay. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. Yeah, this is weird. I'll just read it normally. We should get that checked out. Fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Wait, actually, I think we read this already. I'm gonna skip through it. Till we get to Colonel's house. Because I don't have a lot of time today, so just get it done. Oh, I skipped too far. Eh. Oopsie daisy. Just go back and do it again. Honestly, the story is getting so convoluted and cringe right now, but we already got deep enough, so we have to finish this. I'm gonna go check Discord while it loads. Alright. Skippity skip, skippity skip. Is anybody still here? Or am I alone? Alone? Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Woo woo. The reason I'm not reading this is because I already read it all that yesterday, Marty, in the last stream. So I just want to get to what I stopped at and then move on from there. Alright? I don't want to just reread the same thing. And plus, I don't have a ton of time to stream today, so I just want to do what I need to do and then get it over with. Okay, sure, no. Okay, sure, no. Start to feel a special bond with him. Woo woo woo. Alright. I'll read it 3 times over again. Oh no. I'm scared, bro. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Do you eat? What if I instead read Emergence 3 times over? How does that sound? Or a furry eroge. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Coinal Sanders. Every day can be an adventure. You approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. So you're gonna invent some side dish that KFC sells? I guess so. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it because we want Daddy's Tendies. You decide that you're as ready as ever to share your original cooking with Coinal Sanders. Or you can talk yourself out of it. Decide to dive in head first. Reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Coinal Sanders' lush hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy, slimy, mucusy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. You mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Okay, I'm just making sure the stream didn't crash. Alright, it's still up. Also, that mouth is just staying open. Might as well change it to the weird, voice capture so it's not flailing all over like that. Oh. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. I think we really did achieve Daddy's route. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about Coinal. This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared set sunshine style? I can't read that. Tap on an item to discover more about Coinal. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his famous secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby boy who has full-grown facial hair crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache he sports, you figure he must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who'd make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Am I right? Tap on an item to discover more about Coinal. An old framed photo shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. You take a closer look at a large urn on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, When you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Wagah. How much stuff is there to clip? Scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Coom. It's the coom. VTuber coom. VTuber coom. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. It's a bit lonely doing this by myself, but I want to get it over with, so it's fine. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just a silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Little note clipped to the bird's feet reads, "The true state bird state of Kentucky. Kentucky." Have you guys heard of the Fugates of Kentucky? They were all blue because of some genetic defect from inbreeding, and then they weren't getting their proper nutrients. So, when they came back to society, they got it fixed, but they were freaks for a while, the general public. It was a pretty interesting read. The Kentucky Fugates. Real life Smurfs. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? Like Thanos. I don't even know your name. I actually didn't watch Endgame or Infinity War or whichever that was. I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Tap on a thing, so I guess here. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet, find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent, Daddy's moist scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? You're getting his manly musk in you. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. Aww. I'm gonna drink more water. Visual novels really drain my throat because I have to read all the time. Like, I still have to speak a lot in regular streams, but like, you don't really get a break when you're reading a visual novel. I don't usually loan those out, but they look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! Oh crap. You forgot to take it off. You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth. You decide that now's your moment and make a big move. I don't know which it is. I guess he'll like it if we're honest. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Yes, we're reeling it in Papa. Come to us, Big Daddy. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. No, don't push us away, Dream Daddy. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Poinal. Yes, Panda Booty LLC. I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. He's tearing up at the thought of romancing us. Anchovy, we did it. We got Daddy. I think you're right. We should take things slow. I'm taking a screenshot of this. You talk late into the night and drift into a slumber. Dream sequence. I think I spilled water on my desk. Or is that sweat? Zzz. I think we're going on an acid trip again. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. I need to ping you, Anchovy. You got you, Daddy. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the ingredient you just learned about. Boom. And gamer girl. Hippie. Some jurisdictions, Coom isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It is meticulous. Yes, Anchovy, we managed to win over the feelings of Dream Daddy, but he says he wants to take it slow, which makes me sad. He doesn't want to dive straight in for the yowie. Meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence. Such, grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg, or flatter him? I'm gonna flatter him. Want Daddy to love us. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of Daddy's eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I couldn't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. My throat, man. I guess it's also because I was talking at work so much. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been, Panda Butt? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you. It's okay. I was just romancing my papa. The chatty. Now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date, girl. Oh yeah, A-T-Y-L like. I'm doing that stereotype from back in the early 2000s. It was in all the TV shows. You guys remember iCarly or Wizards of Waverly Place? I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. He was interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control into the Twilight Zone. She just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with the talking pressure cooker. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. bottling up the... I had the VoIP. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him, engaging in passionate yowie. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession. Focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, then you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go to your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quadriceps. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Dun dun dun. The soda gonna get swirled in the toilet bowl. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Haha. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
Aww.
You can get your swirly dipped too. Oh no. Moist soda. Or shonen. I don't know. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? This is an FBI moment, bros. Especially with the JoJo guy beside the little boy. JoJo is FBI. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school, question mark. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Is anybody still watching? Just checking. So 2 people as a background, alright. Got some nerve, panda butt. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse? And my throat. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. Huh. Why is my throat dying? You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are going to boil over. Are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person. He senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Panda Butt LLC. How was that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you a bit concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail, winning so hard. Oh. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Daddy is betraying our trust. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Gooey. Gooey. I accidentally missed that. Never mind. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Panda Butt LLC. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Yeah, I was leaning on my mouse and I accidentally skipped that text block. Sorry, boys. It would be nice if it had a log that I could read back on, but this is a pretty basic visual novel because it was made as an advertisement. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as well as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Panda Butt. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashla for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashla, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. Bad mumbo jumbo, or whatever it was. I dropped my wire. Alright, I got it. I just dropped a wire. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I really don't believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells. I don't know who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. Oh no, I think we're gonna betray our daddy. This is bad. I could use this spell. This is it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders. Don't erase Dad. It'd probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. This is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you. And a pretty good excuse to try it out. Cast it or don't? Don't, because we want Daddy. You take your friend's advice. Oh, nice. That awesome OST is playing right now. I just noticed. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. I'm just gonna vibe to this for a little bit. Oh man, the music is gone. I love that music. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice. Make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on. Why is my throat dying so much? I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Hopefully we're almost over. His cute little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. I guess this. Sprinkles stops in his track. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Wan wan, wan wan. Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I'll destroy you, Terrence. Wan wan is what they say dogs sound like in Taiwan. I'm not sure if it's the same in Hong Kong and, China. Sprinkles is barking ferociously and drool flying. Excuse me, I burped again. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying over his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? Yeah, I know this is a boring stream, but we started this. We need to finish it and get the CG of Daddy, saying he loves us. Because, like, I streamed for 2 hours yesterday, so there's only a little bit left. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem, I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Panda Butt LLC, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Are they engaged in a passionate, intense romance? Do their passions explode during the night time? You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank, appear to be arguing. You still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool friends, Jeff and Joanne, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Bzz, then take Jeff and Joanne with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of gaps in his panels, and a loud ding stops him right in his tracks. Beep. Bzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps up a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. I wonder, what's the weirdest thing that could be deep-fried? Deep-fried pee-pee. Dun-dun-dun. Deep-fried futa. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we must not be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, Showdown Challenge Exam TM. Soon, TO. Rhymed soon. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad. I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly oil. And I'll let you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. On my throat. Also, I know where the water drops are coming from. It's from my cup condensating. Hope I said that word right. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Aw, we're down to one viewer, which is Anchovy. All alone. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. Well, that's okay, because you had a better idea for how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish, and meet Daddy. I'm saying Daddy all the time. And I burped again. I have a lot of gas, because I ate, yes. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, test of courage, test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants. Oh no, that sounds a bit naughty. Alpha Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashlach. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Panda Butt LLC's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months making this dish, it comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Dream Papa Colonel Sanders. What's another name? Daddy, Papa, Chatty, Daddy, Dad, Pooh Hair, Father, Padre, Pachia, Papachue, I don't know, Baba. What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? I was hoping you were cooking something delicious here. You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry. The last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. That decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Mess up about your practice dish, or ignore it like there was no sound at all. Mess up so we can get Daddy to approve of us. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance that you would expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. I'm not sure what TLC is, actually. I don't really cook with that much stuff, so I don't know what that is. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. And also, I don't really like pie, so I haven't really eaten stuff like that. The moment of truth. Wowzazza. It is the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. He's crying in tears. Hi, Anchovy. Thank you for coming back. I feel all alone. I felt so alone for the past 20 minutes. But we're getting closer and closer to Daddy's love. His tendies from down below. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders. Ah, okay, I get that. But yeah, it's been lonely. We're finishing up getting Dream Daddy, but nobody's come to watch Dream Daddy be gotten. We're winning this conquest, but nobody came for part Trace. For part Gus if there wasn't that stream crash. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spice, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, trademark, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts off at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Hopefully your computer gets better in the next couple days. What sort of issue are you having? Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Wah, 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 wah. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Steroid. Dun dun dun. I've always wondered, is Jotaro on steroids? And what about Joseph Joestar? Ashley scoops her pastries. Alright. Hopefully that they can help you figure it out. Is it just out of power, do you know? Or, it could also be something with, drink water. It could also be something with, like, the hard drive or the motherboard or whatever. I'm better with the software side of computers, not so much the hardware. Like, with the really deep, intricate stuff. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. $5 pressure cooker chicken cooking technique. Hey, he finally spoke English. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. Dun dun dun. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Oh no, Robo Boy is dead, or Robo Daddy. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way, because we want Daddy to love us. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Panda Butt LLC. I believe. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Panda Butt, since we were little kids, because I'm your BFF. BFF? Oh my god. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. But yeah, hopefully the guys at VTuber Cult can help you with your pairing your laptop or whatever, or desktop or whatever it is. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering me on, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied, and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster. Steve, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. And so I'd say you are doing pretty alright. Does that mean nobody's watching now? Okay, so still one person. So the Spork Monster got spawned from Eye of Newt with our noodles. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. Better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the Spork Monster notices that you've got the Gwimar stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Haha, you guessed it sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. Hi, Willis. I'm having a pretty boring stream right now. I'm just trying to speed run and finish. I love you, Colonel Sanders, so we can get the daddy ending with Sanders as our love option. the Sanders route. So yeah, like, I already streamed for 2 hours yesterday, and that was pretty fun. But, like, it's just getting sort of stale now, like, the plot of the visual novel and everything. And, like, the writing is getting a bit oof. Like, you can really tell how much of an advertisement it is. So thanks for coming, bro. Let me keep reading. You could, so like, yeah, I'm just reading the dialogue. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Excuse me, I boiped again. I just ate pasta, so maybe that's why I'm having gas. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class. And when I woke up, he tossed a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Use extra power, something from deep within yourself, give up and drop out of culinary school. This one because the other one's probably a bad ending. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange. This culinary energy flows through your body. Guys, we're going Super Saiyan for our Papa. Our Silver Fox. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Panda Butt LLC. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The powers you'd been summoned the powers you'd been summoning immediately fades back. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything, except turn back time, which will be super useful because while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Panda Butt LLC. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I am truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right behind you. I am here to help. Powa. Yes, enhance the Powa Willis. Also, this was the reason I decided to play I Love You, Colonel Sanders, is because I wanted to do something fun for my 100 sub on YouTube celebration stream, and this was what the vote decided. We wanted some Silver Daddy, Colonel Sanders, Chicken Daddy. All you've managed to do is make mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? It's been fun doing the VTuber thing, and I've been doing it for like the past 2 months now, I think. Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? To be honest, I feel like chicken tenders and mac and cheese together is gross, but a lot of people seem to like it. Time's up, students. The time expired. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, though the class seems incomplete. Seems like we're missing some students. Pop, Plank.
And yet, like, usually my streams are more active, but, like, I did this at a time most of my, viewers aren't really on. Just because, like, I was working today. I got off a little bit early, and I really wanted to finish it, even though I usually don't stream the days I worked. But I want to get this game over with, so I can play some other fun stuff the next couple days. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying. Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Excuse me. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I actually haven't seen a wedgie in my entire lifetime in real life. I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. My leg! May I be excused? And do you guys remember SpongeBob? I'm trying to find the short clip.
Rev up those fryers, cause I am sure hungry for one. Help! Help! My leg!
My leg! Yeah, I'm almost done with the game. Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly your book material. Wait a second. Pranks, plank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki? Naruto, nice. I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and laying just the tip. Just the tip? Actually, I'm not gonna play that voice line because that's gonna sound too lewd, probably for Twitch. But just the tip is a funny meme. Just the tip of his pink dog tongue. Dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimbl's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Panda Butt, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles, why yes. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni. but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof, please be gentle with my croissant. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van Van does not go gentle into that night. Disqualified. For glamour. Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog, and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Bye, Anchovy. Thanks for being with me for so long, even if it was in an alt-tab. Hi, Flavor. I'm reading I Love You, Colonel Sanders, because my subs wanted me to. It's getting pretty boring right now, but that's because we're in the last chapter of the visual novel, so I'm pretty sure the writers ran out of ideas. But the first stream was pretty fun yesterday. And it's been fun doing the VTuber thing. Your beardfoo, your waifu, has made it to 106 subscribers now, I think. So how are you doing, Flavor? I'm just vibing. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose and water syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it is quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Heresy. Deus Vult, Deus Vult. Time for a crusade. My throat is so dead now. Need water, but I feel like I'm almost done, so I don't want to get up to fill my cup. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it, if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You're disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time, without being shackled by trying to be a fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders. Coinel. Step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Here he examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. The art is good, but to be honest, that's pretty gross to me. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. You get a car, you get a car. Everybody gets a car. Oprah. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is impressive. Even Van and Ashley are drawn in by its majestic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment: to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. Ow, wow, 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 woo. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He is completely mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Student tries to finish what he had to say. But everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see, perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown! Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. Figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electric hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the way of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up, and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Pointle. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. So that's cool, all that stuff. The end. Wait, seriously? Okay, I was worried. I wanted to get the Colonel Sanders CG of him saying that he loves me. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Panda Butt LLC, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, Oh, I don't know. A spicy musk. A manly musk. On my throat. A tidy goatee. And a degree from the University of Cooking Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Hog. I need to notify people. We're getting the Colonel Sanders ending. I need to let people know. Colonel Sanders ending achieved. Come for the final CGs. Hog chance. The stream chat is dead. I don't really care about talking weirdly. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with the coinel, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Panda Butt. Oh, how sweet. We'll work together and play together. Coinel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together. Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Aw, man. I guess we won his heart, but not his approval. Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Panda Butt LLC, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. We got Daddy. I'm taking screenshots of all of this. Also, hopefully I didn't accidentally cancel a stream, because I kept hitting minus. And that's my hotkey for recording. But yay! We did it! Yay! I'm happy, man. I'm gonna crack my back, because I'm stiff from sitting. Yay. We achieved the Colonel Sanders ending. Yes. That's nice. I'm gonna exit the game now. Colonel Sanders ending. Yay. Boy. So yeah, we're done, I guess. I'm happy I got it finished. Like, nobody was here because of the weird time of the stream. But at least I got the thing over with. And we finally achieved Colonel Sanders' golden chicken tendies in his pants. The tendies of the pants. Dun dun dun. I'm happy that we got the ending we desired. We didn't get any of the thoughts, we just got our humble daddy, Colonel Sanders. So, if nobody's in the stream now, I guess I'll just end it, because there's nobody to talk to. Yeah. But yeah, I might type in Discord general a bit. Colonel Sanders ending. Dream Daddy. Yeah, I'm by myself. I'm gonna call it a day. So I'll have more energy to stream tomorrow, and there'll probably be more people. There will probably be more people. Yeah. Okay, goodbye, I guess. The stream was lonely, but I expected it to be lonely. So I can't really complain, I guess. Bye-bye. Good. Ronnie Coleman, lightweight. Yep. Yeah, buddy.
Woo!
Hi, Cobalt. Thanks for hopping in for 1 minute.
Woo! Yeah, man. I ain't messing around. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, buddy. Let's do this. Damn. Wait. Nothing but peanuts. 140. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Time to show Gus how this supposed to be done. Oh! That was super heavy. Yeah, buddy. Wait, baby. Woo! Man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yo! Yeah! That's 735 pounds. Chicken, corn, beans, and cornbread. And cornbread over here? Yeah, okay. Ronnie? Well, it's eat time. Good old steak. Steak and potato. Energy pills. It's hot in this place. Record-breaking temperature. It'll be 105 today. Man! Woo! 20. 10 more. Yep. Lightweight. Ah! Yeah, buddy. Yep. Time to put that secret weapon on. If I can get my big legs in it. Yeah. Once I get on past the legs, I'm all right. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Gotta get geek, baby. Yeah, buddy. Like geek, baby. Yeah. Let me do this. Woo! Everybody want to be a bodybuilder. Don't nobody want to lift this heavy ass weight. Yo! I do it though! Yeah! Whoa. Yeah, buddy! It's on now. Somebody don't let the dogs out. Woo!
Oh, this is 800 pounds. 800 solid ass pounds.
Woo! Time to bleed. Got that right. Yeah! Yeah! Go! Lightweight, baby! Woo! 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 Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah, buddy! Woo! Woo! Lightweight, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Lightweight! Yeah, buddy! 30, 45-pound plate. So this is lightweight, baby. Yeah, buddy. 2,000-pound leg press. Can't nobody else in here do this. 2,000 pounds. It's a 2,000-pound leg press, baby. Take some more, baby. Take some more. 2,000-pound leg press. That's all, folks.